Do you feel like your mindset is what's holding you back from business growth? Well, in this video, we are going to share with you our 4 most influential mindsets that have helped us create a calm business, one that is profitable and peaceful. Your business can only become as calm as your mindset. So in a solo or a small business, it all begins with you, which is why this is so important. So what are the contributing factors to reaching your goals? This is kind of how we outline that. It's your skills, your beliefs, your mindset, your habits, and yes, your circumstances. However, the thing about your circumstances is those are largely things that are out of your control. They're kind of fixed. But the things that you can control are what we call the 4 pillars of you: skills, beliefs, mindsets, and habits.
And if you're a mind reader or just really good at putting 2 and 2 together, we're going to talk about your mindset in this video.
That's right. There are all kinds of mindset frames that have been helpful, but there are 4 that have been the most helpful in building a predictable, profitable, and peaceful business.
I got it.
Go ahead.
Elixirs, the aliens from the movie Arrival, Chemex coffee makers, which are great, and then recycling, reducing, and reusing.
Yeah, that is incorrect. I'm so sorry.
The first actual mindset here is experimentation. And if you remember from one of our previous videos, we had Francois, the experimentation frog. He's kind of back. Like he's just here to do this, but this is going to be the last time we see him. But just remember to think of Francois when you need to experiment. And when we talk about experimentation, we really focus on an experimenter's mindset. So this is testing your assumptions and detaching your worth from the failure or success of the outcome.
It's all an experiment.
How is experimentation helpful? It reframes failure from something that's really bad to just, oh, I tried a thing and it didn't work. It makes you more biased towards action. So you're going to just try more things and know that it's okay if they don't work. And you know, the more that you try, the more likely you'll find what works for you, not for someone else. So you might get a really great marketing strategy about getting on TikTok, but that doesn't work for you. So that's okay. You try it, it doesn't work, you experiment it, and then you move on. And the experiments that have changed our business for the better, one is shifting our positioning. We'll talk a little bit more about that. Finding reliable lead magnets. We have a whole other video on that if you want to hear about those. And then getting off social media. Probably one of the biggest things that we have gotten a bunch of value from, especially when it comes to having peaceful, calm businesses, is stepping away from social and focusing on other marketing efforts.
And we wouldn't have figured any of these things out without an experimenter's mindset.
So speaking of that shifting of positioning, we made a huge change in October of 2019 to go from a membership program to a coaching program. And you can see in this little chart, it was a huge uptick in revenue, but it was also a huge uptick in confidence and really enjoying running our business.
And again, because we had an experimenter's mindset, we were able to go out on a limb and take that risk, and it paid off big time for us.
We were Francois the Frog.
Now moving on to our second mindset frame, which is
the alien from Arrival. I'm so sorry.
Essentialism. So this is one of the top 5 books that changed our lives forever. It is Greg McKeown's book, Essentialism. And the idea behind this entire book is the disciplined pursuit of less. So it's just basically focusing on the vital few things rather than the trivial many things. It's another word for focus, but the book was really more transformative than that. So how it's helpful? Well, it calms the chaos. So that's a big piece of running a calm business. It reminds us that time is precious and finite. So it matters that we spend it on the things we really want to be doing. And it reminds us that there is a cost to saying yes. So there's an opportunity cost every time you say yes to things that don't matter to you. You're taking that time away from things that really do matter, and that was a huge turning point for us. And the interesting thing is, going back to our previous one, experimentation is trying a lot of different things, but essentialism is basically taking those experiments and saying, okay, now I'm gonna strip away all the ones that aren't important, and I'm gonna focus. Experimentation will bring you freedom in your business, while essentialism will bring you discipline, and it's the balance of these things that is going to create a calm business.
Caroline, do you remember when we had all of these 15 plus offers in 2017?
That was the experimentation phase.
It was a lot. We were trying a lot of things. And then we transitioned to WAIM Unlimited, which is just our one core unboring group coaching offer. So we felt like things were just being juggled all the time before, and now we feel calm, peaceful, and our members also know exactly what they're getting from us. It's not a bunch of scattered products. It's one thing that helps solve a problem for them.
Moving on to our third mindset, patience. Okay, and how it's helpful, you already know this, but it's worth repeating. Slow growth is still growth, and we are very much a slow growth mindset around here. And the reason why patience is also helpful for us is that we don't abandon good ideas before they have time to actually work. So we're not in the business of short-term results, we're looking for long-term results. Also, it's helpful for just less comparison. If you know that your time horizon is much longer than most other people's, you're going to be less likely to compare your journey to theirs because you're playing the long game. And then finally, less scrambling anxiety, because again, We're just in it for the long haul. We have that slow and steady, that tortoise approach, and that is what patience can get you in your business.
And to show you patience in action as an example, with our business, we thought we were going to hit our profitability and number goal in 2 years. It actually took us 5 years. So we started from nothing, we finally hit that goal, and had we given up at the 2-year mark because we hadn't gotten there, we wouldn't have gotten to where we are today, which is running a profitable, peaceful, and calm business. And we're very happy that we did that through experimentation, through patience, and this just shows that in action, it's going to take a little bit longer, but that's okay.
Finally, mindset number 4, it is not actually recycling, as Jason thought. It is evolution. And this concept of evolving your business as you evolved. And how this is helpful is that it helps us let go when something's not working because we expect that the business is going to evolve as we evolve. Also, it helps us avoid what we call a business dungeon. So getting trapped into things we don't want to be doing in our business. If you watched our Inner Compass video, it was all about that concept. And then finally, it allows you to prioritize your happiness because again, you're expecting that the business is going to evolve as your needs and your happiness changes alongside it. To show you an example of this in action, let's talk about evolving our video podcast. So when we launched our business, Wandering Aimfully, we had our podcast on video and we posted it on YouTube as well as audio. And we did that for a season until we got to the point where we felt like recording them on video was really inhibiting our ability to be consistent. So we moved it off into audio only. Now we're considering in the future bringing it back to video, and that is just an example of how you can evolve your strategies as you evolve in your business.
Another example of evolution for us is our monthly coaching format. So we've done these deep dives on individual topics. We've done some unsolved businesses where we break down one of our members' businesses. And then this year we've spent time kind of consolidating our best information about things into one coaching session that's a little bit more digestible. And we'll continue to evolve every single year for our members and also doing the things that we want to do when it comes to coaching and sharing what we're learning along the way.
There are so many other crucial mindset facets, but these 4 have been the most important for our journey. Yes, we've gone through all of the mindsets in this video, but we like to leave you with a little bonus something. So we do have a couple of tips for these other skills, beliefs, and habits. When it comes to skills, if you worry about money and where your next income is going to come from, definitely recommend investing in your skills. The value of skills compounds over time. So if you worry about investing in your copywriting skills this year and then next year you build up your design skills, it's the combination of those 2 things that is going to allow you to charge more for your services or your programs. When it comes to your beliefs, we want you to question your beliefs and ask which ones aren't serving you. This is by far the hardest thing to work on because beliefs are the root of everything, but it can also be the most transformational. So for example, let's say you're someone who says to yourself, I believe work has to be hard or it's not valuable. That might prevent you from areas of your business that could be easier because you have this subconscious belief that it needs to be hard to be valuable. Maybe you're someone who says, I believe promoting my business online is cringe. We've all been there. But question that belief because maybe that's holding you back from marketing yourself better. And finally, maybe you're someone who says, I believe a business isn't successful unless it has a big team. Well, that might put you in a position where you're hiring more people than you actually need just to fulfill some idea of success when you don't really like managing people in the first place.
And finally, our tip as it relates to habits, design daily systems that help you get closer to your goals. Your outcomes are most influenced by your daily repeatable actions. If you're not getting the output you want, start changing the input. And habits that bring us peace and focus, breaking our phone addictions, daily exercise for sure, daily walks where we can reconnect or just get out and get some sunlight because you got to leave the computer every once in a while, a good bedtime routine. And if you have trouble stacking up your habits, we definitely recommend reading another book, which is James Clear's Atomic Habits.
That's it for this video. These are our 4 mindset frames that have really helped us on our journey. Let us know in the comments which one of these do you need more of, or what mindset frames have really helped you on your individual business
I could use a little
journey.
bit more aliens from the movie Arrival.
More recycling.
Truthfully though, it's Chemex coffee. That's really what I want more of all the time.
Thanks for watching our Calm Business Encyclopedia series, your A to Z guide for running a business that's predictable, profitable, and peaceful. If you want to find out how calm your business currently is, take our Calm Business quiz over at wanderingaimfully.com/score and get personalized ideas on how to reduce the chaos, stop scrambling for income, and end the cycle of burnout once and for all.
Calm Biz Quiz.